So in this video I'm going to be showing you Kill Zombie 1.3 update with our first collab, new aimable feature for supers and tacticals, and a lot more. So let's get into it. So in Kill Zombies, I added the event log. It's because we have a collab with the game called Last Night, and there's a few things from Last Night in our game and stuff. If you have the time, try to go check out Last Night. It's a really cool game. But let's get to the features. So when you're in the game, we have free 59 gems that you can claim on the start of the event. This offer will go away when the event ends, so be sure to log in and claim it now. And all the things for this collab thing will not be available to get again and will be exclusive. So firstly, for the collab, if we go into the shop, there's two new items. That is assets from the game Last Night. There's the character's backpack and there's the glitch's crown, both at higher prices, but they are exclusive items. Once you buy it and you keep on your account, then when this event ends, you'll no longer be able to get it and it will be rare basically. So now let's get to the Aimable Supers. I won't show you every single character because every single character in the game right now got an aimable super and tactical ability. So let me just show you with blue here. Once we're in the game, everything's normal, but as you can see, there's a brief joystick outline for the super and tactical ability. So once you charge it, you can actually aim it. For other characters, this is kind of needed, and for some characters it doesn't make much of a difference, but overall it's a really good quality of life feature to have, and it ups the skill ceiling in some way. So for example, the tactical, when I drag this out, it's basically just a joystick like the shooting button, and when I let go, it just activates the ability. You can still tap it to use it normally how you were able to use it before this update. It just added that aiming parts to it, and you can do it now with your super as well. So for a lot of characters, their abilities got slightly reworked just to make way for this update of the aimable supers and tactical abilities, and to increase the skill ceiling on some of the abilities. So for blue, when I let go, it'll shoot and do explosion, and you can play blue however you would play him normally. Also, another thing you'll notice after some time, before there was a problem where if you play for very long, your HP would constantly go up because there's no HP cap. But now I added an HP cap to all the characters, and you'll soon notice a lot of the characters got HP buffs to compensate for this, because everyone's HP now after collecting health items will stop at a certain point until you get lower than your max HP. And how this works is you start with the base max HP of the character itself. Then every level you get, it will add a small percentage increase on your maximum HP of that character and heal a small percent as well. So this counteracts like really strong characters, like in specific in Phoenix, he was really strong because he could constantly heal. But now that he can't constantly heal, he's a lot worse. And a lot of the other characters got small changes here and there, but I'm going to show you the major changes that were made to some characters. So let's start with Bruton. So for Bruton, he has the same abilities and stuff, but it's just the way that the wall is placed is different. And also, as you can see, I changed the training grounds to be a lot better and made for landscape mode. But you can throw your tactical ability like that, and the wall now you can throw it a short distance, and then it creates at a smaller radius than it did before. This is just to make the Bruton playstyle a little bit more skilled and harder to trap yourself in like it was before this change. And the next character is Gilbert. So basically Gilbert just got a change to his super ability. So now he has 4 charges for the super ability, and the mechanics of the movement dashes in the whole game has changed a bit. So Raptor's tactical ability also changed, but Gilbert got changed a little bit more. So as you can see, he has 4 super charges instead of just 2 once you aim, you can aim normally, and you can shoot the ability, and then it has a short cooldown. You can't just spam it all out at once, and it basically just functions like a normal Gilbert super, and you can charge it again and continue the cycle. So the final character that got a big change is Archie. So for Archie, he basically functions the same with the main attack, but the difference is with his tactical and his super on how you use it. Because the tactical and the super are not aimable, you can still tap it like normal, but you can also hold it down, then it charges and just shoots it like a main attack, and then it functions the same. The same thing with the super ability, you can shoot it and it does the same exact thing. To end off this update, I'm just gonna say the small miscellaneous bugs that were fixed, like big bugs. So the first bug was a multi-input bug where if you tap two characters, it would choose both, and then you would go into the game, you would have both. It's fixed. Also where it gives priority to the first button you tapped if you tap two buttons at the same time on the lobby screen. The same thing for the title screen. And then there was also a major bug that footsteps caused, and they didn't destroy themselves, so they kept on lagging the game over time when you play the game for longer and longer. So that's fixed. So that means the lag of long sessions of the game should be way less. Some optimization was done in some of other parts in the game, but also the coin system that drops coins on the floor of the map is also removed because that was quite useless, and it just creates a little bit more lag. And there's going to be a FPS counter in the game as well if you want to see how optimized the game is and see how much you're lagging. So that's been today's update. Remember, updates coming out every single month, so stay tuned for the next update 1.3.2, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.